back in 2018, my Red Sox, it was the first postseason run since my friend Sean had passed away in May of 2018. And I was having a really hard time with the idea that we were going to be in the postseason without Kim here and without Sean here. And I was on a chat thread on Instagram, and no, it was on Facebook. And this guy who had, I didn't never met him, don't know him from Adam's House Cat. He would just say like, "Hey, it's going to be okay," and he would talk me off the ledge, if you will. And I was debating going to a meetup in 2018 during our World Series run, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to go, and whatever. And he said, well, there's no napkin math involved. You're in it. It was one of the first games. It was one of the first games in October. I want to say it was for the ALCS. Like, we'd clinched. Mm-hmm. And if you're not familiar with baseball, it's basically where clinching means that you have a spot in the postseason. Yeah. And he said, well, at least there's no napkin math involved. And I stopped in my tracks and I said, wait, how do you know? Explain to me what, and my phone just like went weird and I just got chills. And I said, tell me what napkin math means to you. So this guy tells me what napkin math means to him. And I never publicly talked about, like on social media, I had never talked about to that point napkin math. At least not on forums. And I had talked about it with people among my friends or whatever. And I would, say, hey, but not that season, because 2018 was a remarkable season. It was a historic season. It was fantastic. And I said, wait, tell me what you know. Like, tell me about napkin math. Like what? And so he was telling me like what that means for him. And I'm like, whoa. And he said, why are you like seem shocked? I said, because I was debating on going to a meetup or not. And you just did napkin math. Sean did napkin math. This is my first postseason run without Sean being here. And he's like, I guess you better go to the meetup then.
Wow.
Yeah.